Alright guys, time to clear the final part of the Babel, the Arknights Babel event, which will be the MO stage, so BB-MO-1 street cleaning. So as you can see, this is basically a massive operation, meaning you won't generate any DP at all. Does it say? No, wow, it's actually the first time they don't tell you that you don't generate DP naturally. Anyway, this is the team that I'm going to be using. Flight Pipe, Texas, Ethan, Blaze, Thorns, Aya, Sarah S1, Telopsis, or any sort of medic will work, but I want Telopsis because of a SP charge, Gnosis, Reed Altar, and I'm going to be using my friend's Chen Altar. Where is she? There we go, Chen Altar. You can probably replace a few of them just by bringing in Ifrit, but I want to bring Chen Altar instead for the, like the massive AoE damage.
Please double check your
okay, beginning is actually super simple. Of course, just have the vanguards as usual. Drop Blaze on this tile. Drop Saria. The order is sort of important because I want to build a very specific pattern of chains. So Saria. Tony on this tile, facing down. I mean facing left. Ethan on this tile, facing down. That's why Ethan down. Activate Thorns number 1. I'm saving up for Chalter, and now Chalter on this tile, facing down as well. This is just to catch anyone that accidentally is going into the blue box but not yet, not yet registering as leaking. Sometimes enemies can actually get really close to the blue box but they don't count as leaking. They don't count that they've gone into the blue box. Okay, then A Altar. Oops, actually not A Altar. Gnosis first, facing down.
Let's put an end to this as soon as possible.
And then A Altar facing down as well. And then Thorn's second time activation. There we go.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
At this point in time, we retreat Texas and then drop in Reed Altar facing up so that we build the chain. The chain looks a little bit awkward here, but it does slow down the lancers that spawn from here. Okay, there'll be lancers spawning here.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
And then once you have enough DP, just retreat Myrtle and deploy the last one, which is Telopsis right here. Telopsis is needed to keep Reed Altar alive.
They consume and erase, then nourish and propagate.
Also, as you guys can tell, there will be a bunch of flying enemies that will spawn from here and they'll go across these holes. So maybe if you want, you can use someone like Mei. Mei has the crowd control, or Click also has the stun. And see if they can stun above these holes and then they will fall and then, they'll drop down and then they'll die immediately. Okay, so the first wave of the Lancers will all go to the top lane and then go towards Ethan, but because Ethan is not blocking, they will immediately touch the chain and slow down. And they get wrecked. Okay, more enemies spawning here. So the Lancers, okay, now these Lancers, some will split to the top lane here, while some will go bottom lane. Here, you see? And if you look carefully at Blaze, look at Blaze, he doesn't take too much damage, so this chain does work. Later you'll see when this chain is cut, and later the chain will be cut because of the, the claw enemies. You'll see that Blaze takes a lot of damage in one hit. So right now you can tell that the chain is working. I mean, just a very normal way. Sometimes you really cannot tell whether the chain is it working or is it not like set up properly, and this is how you can tell. Okay, careful, these robot guys are gonna come soon. So remember, robot guys are extremely tanky, but they will lose HP in the chains. The best thing to do is to try and stall them using Ethan if you don't want to activate any skills right now. So they'll start losing quite a bit of HP in the chains. If not, you can activate Chen. Because, I mean, I have Thelopsis, so it doesn't matter to me. If I have Thelopsis, then her, what's it called? Her recharge rate will be much faster. Okay, same thing as well. Drop down Ethan. And because it's ammo based, it will last a very long time. Okay, Guitarist is coming in. That's not a very big deal. Because I know the Guitarist can hit a lot of people at once this time because everyone is chained. But again, if you have AR alter, something like that doesn't matter. Also, I'm just going to time it properly.
You do not disrupt my thought process.
And there you go, that's basically the end of the Guitarist. He didn't even get to do a single hit. Okay, Chen's skill is over, but you can see it's recharging quite fast. I believe Chen and Mastery 3 is 55 SP, which you can see is charging really fast already. Okay, coming into Ethan's range.
Where do you wish to go?
If not, I can use the freeze as well. Make sure he's in place. Gnosis' skill also charges very fast, so I'm not worried. Looks like they're waiting for me to kill this guy, so there's a wait on kill. And that was it. Easy peasy. Now 100 out of 200, everyone's skill has been recharged. Also at 100, one Witchcraft Ballista will spawn on the second lane here. So the bottom lane. Sorry, second. This is the first, second, and this is the bottom. Okay, more enemies are spawning. You can see these are the red enemies, so they are the tougher version. I realized that actually a lot of tough enemies, they just increase the stats. They don't really increase anything else, except for I think Originium Dust, where the weak spider will release the weak little things, but the red spiders, the tougher spiders, will release the tumors, which deal more damage and also reduce attack speed a lot. The enemy type changes completely, is what I'm saying. I think that was probably the most unique one. Yeah, but if not this part, also no big trouble. Okay, the red capybaras are spawning, so these guys are much tougher. But again, no big deal because once they arrive here, they'll get wrecked. The red lancers as well. Slightly troublesome, but they'll go down. But remember, they're gonna get slow here, and then they won't do too much damage to Blaze at all. Okay, we're almost at 150. You see this guy, the Scissors Hand? Yeah, Edward's Scissors Hand is going to come. He's going to cut this chain, and from that point onwards, Blaze will take more damage. But it's okay, because not only does she have a talent to save her, she will also be able to survive because of Saria there. Saria and AR healing. So this guy will cut it. You can't kill it fast enough, unless maybe if it, I don't know. So the chain is cut. It's alright. Enemy number 150. Let's begin. The last 50. Okay, at 150, the second ballista will spawn on the first lane. So now first and second lane will have ballista. Okay, these enemies incoming.
You disrupted my
As soon as they're in Thorn's range, I'm just gonna activate Gnosis' skill. I'm also gonna activate Reed's skill, because Reed has a lot of AoE. See how fast Gnosis' skill is charging? It's very possible that before they come, and use Ethan to stall. I'm gonna use Chen as well, because this enemy is getting closer. Very nicely, the enemy just disappeared. Okay, Capybara incoming. Capybara's gonna trip and fall though. Yep, he did. Okay, Chen skills over, that's perfectly fine. Now for this single enemy, I'm just gonna use Gnosis' skill again. He's not in range. Okay, now he's in range. Gnosis, all of his skills are so good, honestly. Like, he's really well designed. His second skill is spammable, his third skill is spammable as well. I think it's because they're so spammable. Okay, so basically gonna take a lot of damage, talent triggered. But it's fine, it's fine, like I said, it's fine, don't panic. Okay, second Lancer incoming. Gonna deal a lot of damage. You guys can see he'll do like almost 3,000. Let me see how much damage he does. Yeah, he does like 1,000, 3, 5, a lot. I don't want to do the math. You guys can do the math yourself. Don't forget to include her 560 defense. Anyway, these guys are incoming. No worries. Just get Ethan. I'm gonna save Gnosis' skill for when the guitar guys come, but I'm going to activate Ken's skill. Guitar man number 1 is coming. Also, I don't know why, but these guitar men will idle long enough for Gnosis' skill to recharge. More or less. Very close, very close. Not perfect, but it's close. Again, an SP battery here is great, like both the Lobsis. Suzuan might work too, because he's a supporter, but honestly, since the Lobsis is not restricted, it's much better. And I activate Reed skill, and that was Gnosis' skill. Now this guy, last one, as soon as he enters this tile, he's screwed. Because both Reed and Thorns are gonna wreck him. And there you go. Super simple. Super simple with a little bit of balance and a little bit of Nosusi. As well as my waifu, the Red Dragon of Tara, Reed. And that's it. That's it for BB-MO-1, and that's it for all of the Babel stages. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this series, and do look forward to the chapter 14 stages, because wow, from what I'm gathering, wow, that boss battle at the end is incredible. Very difficult, but also very satisfying. So see you all there. Thank you for watching. Peace out, take care, and bye bye.